Assalamualaikum and good evening to our respected lecturer, Professor Dr. Muhammad Harudin bin Muhammad Ali, and my dear friends. Today, my group is here to present and continue the title of Strategic Analysis. Before we begin, I would like to introduce the members of Group 1. Start with our group leaders, Brother Muhammad Azwan bin Muslim, Hafsham Noor bin Abdul Hamid, Miss Lina binti Ahmad, Nurul Akma binti Baharudin, and me, Maradia Hayati binti Abdurrahman. Under the topic of strategic analysis, we had discussed before the topic as introduction, pre-planning analysis, situational and environmental analysis, PESTEL, SWOT analysis, and other methods of analysis. So, let's start today with the next topic. We go through the table of contents. First, introduction. Second, revisit the mandates. Third, review and revisit the mission statement. Fourth, review and revisit the vision statement. Fifth, review and revisit the core values, motto, and corporate color. Next, summary, and lastly, the references. As the first presenter today, I would like to highlight the objectives of the presentation. First, to explain the definition and the importance of rationale of mandate. Second, to explore, understand, and identify a mission statement of an organization and the characteristics of base mission statement. Third, to explore and understand the vision statement of an organization and comparison between mission and vision statements. And lastly, to discuss and explain the definitions, importance, and rationale of core values, motto, and corporate color. Before an organization can define its mission and values, it must know exactly what it is formally and informally required to do or not to do by external authorities. Formal requirements are likely to be codified in laws, ordinances, articles of incorporation, charters, and so forth, and therefore they may be easier to uncover and clarify than an organization's mission. In addition, organizations typically must meet a variety of informal mandates which may be embodied in the cultural norms or expectations. Clarifying what is not ruled out is particularly important. Alerting organizational members to what they might do can lead to valuable discussions about what the organization's mission vision ought to be.
Hi everyone, I'm Muhammad Azwan bin Muslim. We're discussing about revisit the mandate. The table of contents in these topics are: number 1, what is mandate? Number 2, important and rationale of mandate. Number 3, how mandate control overall plan. Number 4, what is source authority? And 5, the source authority. What is mandate? Institute of Language and Literature Dictionary, DBP, 2005. Mandate defined as trust granted by the public, powers conferred by higher parties, power of attorney, warranty, or power conferred to govern. Mandate also expressed as written and unwritten regulatory policies or mandates that govern and guide an institution and stakeholders. It may continue to be bound by law, bylaws, ordinance, acts, and charters. Example of unwritten rule in society such as not stealing, not lying, dressing decently, and so on. Moreover, a mandate is what is told or given by responsible parties and stakeholders. In education, responsible parties are ministers, ministries of education, state education department, and regional education officers. Mandate is also a credential or a source of authority to the organization in making decisions and carrying out an action. The mandates that are referred for education today are the Education Act, Circular Letter, and Public Service Progress Circular. Mandate, also known as what are directed by responsible parties or stakeholders and what are prohibited from doing. Mandate also defined as a credential source of power in the performance of duties, and mandate is also a reference that should be taken as a basis in the construction of the vision and mission of organization. Important and rationale of mandate. Based on the meaning and term of mandate, the importance are controlling and guiding the organization, which may be related to the law, ordinance, or charter. Credential or source of authority to the organization in making decisions and carrying out an action. It also means what is directed by the responsible party, a reference to be taken as a basis in the construction of the vision and mission of an organization, guideline of responsibility, planning, decision-making, control, and action. Now we will see how mandate control the overall plan. Mandate can be used as a basis for building the mission and vision of an organization, which next become a guide in shaping the strategic planning of the organization. This happens when stakeholders analyze the mandate, which is then translate to the mission and vision of the organization. Next, what are the sources of authorities? Number one, Education Act 1996. Number two, Master Plan for Education Development 2013-2025. Number three, National Vision Policy 2001-2010. Number four, Letter of Circular Ikhtisas. Number five, Public Service Development Circulars. 6. Instructions on Treasury. And 7. Government Circulars. The source of this power may come from the government, the Ministry of Education Malaysia, the State of Education Department, and the District Education Office. The importance of source of authority, able to determine the scope or limitation in making decisions or drawing up effective strategies. In addition, it becomes a guide in how to act, what is necessary and what is not, can further reduce conflict in educational interactions. The standard or guide in turn will be a value in the organization. Values shared in organization will manifest itself as the basis of organizational culture. The cultural obsession will control the way of interaction for school. This culture can divide into three levels, which are openness, overt, such as building, office, furniture, clothing, and other culture or practice. Profess, such as slogan, mission, philosophies, conventions, and culture, are not seen, covered. Obscure culture that exists due their understanding and assumption. As conclusion, for planning, we need to get the latest source of mandate power. Because of this, mandate needs to be separated based on the area, such as curriculum specialization, co-curriculums, student affair and solemnity. Recently, the Human Resource Division has launched the Malaysian School Governance (MySG) Secondary School Governance Guideline of the Ministry of Education Malaysia. Here are the source of power various levels of management. The top management of MOE through the MOE Professional Meeting, which number 11/2021, and the top 7 management meeting of MOE, which number 9/2021, has agreed MySEG as the official reference for the school management of Ministry of Education. With the mandate plan will have high validity and reliability.
Thank you, Brother Azwan. I'm Nurul Akmal Baharudin will present under the topic Review and Revisit Mission Statement. First, we look at Table of Contents. We try to unravel what is mission statement of an organization. Second, why need to develop or review mission statement. Next is why mission statements seldom change over time. Fourth, examples best of mission statement. And lastly, characteristics of the mission statement. Okay, what is mission statement? According to the Shaping School Culture Field Book, second edition by Peterson and Dill 2009, a mission statement or simply a mission is a public declaration that schools or other educational organizations use to describe their founding purpose and major organizational commitments, example what they do and why they do it. A mission statement may describe a school's day-to-day operational objectives, its instructional values, or its public commitments to its students and community. Next is why we need to develop or review mission statement. According to Hayes 1989, mission statement helps an organization accomplish its mission through processes related to rules governance, while Laraway, Snitcheski, Michel and Pauling 2003, a clear mission statement also functions as a motivating operation. Shin 1980 state that mission statement helps establish the psychological contact between the organization and new members, and Mellot 2003 state that mission statement, given the importance of mission statement for organizational leadership and change. But why mission statements seldom change over time? Mission change is inevitable for the organization. This is due to the following. First, the level of desire or focus of stakeholders changes. Another reason for changing the mission of an organization occurs when the long-term prospects for an organization are not good and the organization decides to redirect its activities. A variety of factors such as new technology, new government regulations, and different stakeholders' demand. And another reason for mission statements seldom change over time, there is pressure from internal and external group. For example, changes in Ministry of Education mission are closely linked to Malaysian education policy and planning. Meeting of the Cabinet No. 7/2013 held on 27 September has selected a new mission for Ministry of Education that saying, sustaining a quality education system to develop the potential of individuals to meet national aspirations. It changes from the previous mission that to develop a world-class quality education system to develop the full potential of individuals and meet the aspirations of Malaysia. It is a part of transformation, rebranding KPM to suit current demands and needs. It is also on the change of education policy from the world-class education sector empowerment policy 1991-2000 to the policy to boost educational excellence world 2001 to 2010. Now we look at the example base of mission statement. The mission statements of government schools is set by the government. As such, all government schools use the same and almost identical mission, while private and government-aided schools use their own missions. Example base of mission statements is sustaining a quality education system to develop the potential of individuals to meet national aspiration. Example missions from one of private school. I choose International School of Kuantan. International School of Kuantan will provide a holistic education founded on our core values while pursuing academic excellence, competency in 21st century skills, and developing globally aware citizens. And an example from government-aided schools, Sekolah Menengah Agama Kota Gelangi 3. Sekolah Menengah Agama Kota Gelangi 3 continuously educates and forms excellent students based on the national education philosophy. And the last, we look characteristic of the mission statement. The organization defines its main task or function. Second, use simple and concise sentences and terms. Third, the mission statement is between 25 to 30 words. And the last, ways to accomplish the mission within the allotted period. A good mission will explain the following: what is our basic purpose or why we do exist. The required answer is what are the main tasks entrusted to the organization. Second, who we serve. Who are our customers? The required answer is state the parties who will receive the benefits of the service product and how we do it differently, better, or more effectively than others. The required answer is through techniques, methods, approach, and others. A good mission also will explain what we produce, outcomes, benefits, product, or services. The required answer is what customer or stakeholder needs can be met by the organization, and whether it reflects the unique characteristics, value, or key principles of the organization in fulfill the purpose of existence. The required answer is based on the philosophy of national education or based on national aspiration. That's all from me. I pass the floor to Sister Miss Lina. Welcome, sis.
Thank you to Sister Akma. Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera to our respected lecturer, Professor Dr. Hairuddin bin Muhammad Ali, and to all of my classmates. Without further ado, let's continue our group presentation. I am Miss Lina binti Ahmad. I would like to present the review and revisit vision statement. Let me start with the first discussion under the subtopic definition of visions. Regarding to Nanus, 1994 defines a vision as something realistic, interesting, and credible situation for the future of our organization. According to Cowley and Dom, 1997, a vision is a clear picture of thinking about a desired future aspiration. Collins and Porras, 1994 defines what we stand for and why we exist that does not change the core ideology and sets forth what we aspire to become, to achieve, to create, that will require significant change and progress to attain the envisioned future. Therefore, the general characteristic of visions regarding the scholar as below. Number 1, vision is always about a desirable future. Number 2, vision is considered as necessary for leadership, a process of inducing others to act towards a common goal. Number 3, visions provides a sense of direction for organizational members to proceed. Number 4, vision is seen as important for organizational strategies and planning. Now, let's look on the subtopic of the importance of vision statement. Why need to develop or review vision statement? According to Peter Senge in his book Learning Organization and the Fifth Discipline said, every organization has a destiny, a deep purpose that expresses the organization's reason for existence. Thus, a vision shared with all members of an organization defines the goals of the organization. They are the importance of vision statement in educational sector. Number 1, vision statements can help keep the school on track with its greater purpose by helping school leaders navigate competing interests. Number 2, a well-written statement can guide decision-making, resource allocation, policy decision, and how the school operates. And number 3, schools need to balance parents' interests, the local community, political pressure, information and misinformation available online, and constant pressure on time and resources. There is the familiar best example of vision statement from Ministry of Education. Quality education begins learned individuals for a prosperous nation. Pendidikan berkualiti, insan terdidik, negara sejahtera. Based on the vision of the Malaysian Ministry of Education (MOE), quality education means creating talented people, developing the country for the better, and increasing its reputation in the world. Quality education requires quality teachers. Teachers have a great influence on each person's personality, mental and physical development. This is the future-oriented and very ambitious vision statement. So, why vision statement of an organization change over time? Vision statements typically do not change dramatically over the lifetime of an organization unless the organization undergoes a significant shift in what it does. Thus, the vision statement will be changed because it should help leaders focus on the best way forward and inspire employees around a shared set of common goals. But when your vision gets outdated, it's no longer useful as a signpost towards the company's future. Next, what are the characteristics of best vision statements? According to Nanos 1994 in his book Visionary Leadership, there are several characteristics of best vision statement. Number 1, brevity or concise. Number 2, clarity. Number 3, ambitious. Number 4, state the original purpose. Number 5, set a desirable goal. And the number 6, future-oriented. My last presentation under the subtopic, the comparisons between mission and vision statement. Mission and vision statement are closely related and easy to conflate. However, there are some of the key differences between them regarding to Khairuddin Muhammad Ali 2019 in Perancangan Strategik Sekolah. The comparisons are below. Vision statement. Vision is used for communication and mission is used for designing. Vision have a longer period of time and be more focused, and mission are shorter but focused and broad. Next, vision inspire while mission provides information. The vision is to see its success and the mission is to be known and implemented. The next point, the vision is unique and different from other organizations, while the mission is likely to be the same as other organizations. And the last, visions needs to be pursued, while mission needs to be tasked and applied.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening, Professor Dr. Khairuddin Muhammad Ali and fellow teachers. Thank you to Sister Miss Lina. I am Harsham Nur bin Abdul Hamid. We will continue the Group 1 presentation with the topic Review and Revisit, the core values, motto, corporate colors and symbols. I will start with the definitions of core values, motto, corporate colors and symbols. Core values. Company core values are the clearly stated principles about the organization's vision, mission and principles. In that way, everyone is aligned around a guiding philosophy to serve employees, customers and the broader community. According to Kirova 2022, the core values of an organization underlie all activities, including the strategies used to fulfill a purpose and how the members of the organization interact with one another. They are the core elements of how people approach their work. Core values are what support the vision, shape the culture, and reflect what a company values. They are the essence of the company's identity, the principles, beliefs, or philosophy of values. Many companies focus mostly on the technical competencies but often forget what are the underlying competencies that make their companies run smoothly, which is core values. Motto. According to Smith 2020, a company motto or slogan is a short, descriptive phrase about a company. It represents a set of beliefs, ideals, or ethical stance that the company takes as a business entity. The motto could become part of a mission statement as a company and give the company direction and focus. In business, there are many issues that a company have to cope with. A manager must have a plan so that the business will ultimately be successful over the long term, the manager must make sure the inventory is adequate at all times and hire employees to help run the business. However, the manager should also consider having a sound marketing strategy. A business motto should be the core of that strategy. Corporate colors. According to Spacey, 2016, corporate colors are a color scheme that an organization adopts as a key visual element of its corporate identity. Once it is established, a firm may mandate or recognize that corporate colors to be used in logos, promotional items, advertising, products, services, user interfaces, communications, documents, office decor, and location. In some cases, a firm with many brands uses unique color schemes for each brand. Color plays an important role in marketing. When designing the branding and logo of a company, colors play a crucial role. This is because they are the first things the target market think of when they're thinking of the brand. Color is one of the first things the target market sees and can play a significant role in consumer behavior. Symbols. Bowman, 2019, noted that symbols are a visual shorthand that businesses can use to imbue their brand identity with a deeper meaning. While great businesses' names can create a deep meaning too, symbols can be more consequential, as equated by the saying, "A picture is worth 1,000 words." Symbols create connections between the company and the ideas the company wants people to associate with. Careful use of a symbol in the company brand identity, including company logo, as it can have a subtle of power effect. It all comes down to what the company wants the brand to stand for and what it conveys. Why are core values, motto, corporate colors, and symbols are important to an organization or to a company? Establishing strong core values provides both internal and external advantages to the company. First, core values help companies in the decision-making process. Core values educate clients and potential customers about what the company is about and clarify the identity of the company. Core values are becoming primary recruiting and retention tools. As for example, at Samsung, 5 core values are linked to its desire to contribute to a better global society by creating superior products and services, giving people opportunities to reach their full potential, developing the best products and services on the market, embracing change, operating in an ethical way, and being dedicated to social and environmental responsibility. As for American Express, embraces 7 core values: respect for people, commitment to customers, integrity, teamwork, good citizenship, a will to win, and personal accountability. As for the Malaysia Ministry of Education, the core values in education and teaching are love, happiness, responsibility, and respect. The business motto is the image the company wishes to project to the public. For example, Burger King's motto, "Have it your way." It was introduced in 1974, signifies the company's commitment to breaking out of a then popular cookie-cutter fast food mold. When many fast food restaurants were offering a one-size-fits-all approach to the food, Burger King offered its customers a way to customize their orders, thus making a stand on certain beliefs and ideals they wanted to project into the marketplace that differed from their competitors. The benefit of having a business motto is that they can use the motto in a variety of different ways without incurring the cost associated with a full-blown advertisement. Mottos are perfect for banners, business cards, short television or radio commercials, and even for business signs that place over or next to the building. Without a business motto, the company may lack focus. The company may flounder and fail to catch and retain the interest of customers. Without a motto incorporated into a mission statement and marketing initiatives, the company may find it difficult to develop objective business goals, set benchmarks, and achieve sales quotas. Colors can elicit specific emotions and affect us in many different ways as they have the ability to create specific moods. Repetition of the same colors can strengthen brand recognition and awareness. Using the same colors in all companies' brand collateral strengthens its brand's association with those colors and by extension, strengthen brand awareness as a whole. For example, Starbucks is always associated with green, and as for McDonald's, consumers will think of yellow arches, and when they think of Facebook, they think of blue. These brand colors are seen throughout the brand's entirety. Facebook's website is full of blue accents. The logo is blue, and blue is all throughout the user experience. Starbucks has green in the store, on employee uniforms, on the website and app, and on packaging. Colors are a great brand identifier, and it is important they relate to the brand. Symbols are everywhere that could be found on street signs, food products, sport teams, even on the laundering instruction tag inside the shirt. So why is a symbol important? Because it grabs attention, makes a strong first impression, is the foundation of the company's brand identity, is memorable, separates the company from the competitions, fosters brand loyalty, and is expected by the audience. For example, the LG company and Windows symbol. Symbols are a much more indelible representation of a brand that is built to last. Symbol of a company can be about shock value. It says something about the spirit and culture of the organization. Symbols create connections between a company and the ideas it wants people to associate with the company. The purpose of a symbol is to stand out and be noticed. Developing symbols that define a company seek to tap into the emotional core and psychological center of consumer, mining the meaning of product beyond its utility. Why an organization or a company needs to review and revisit its core values, motto, corporate colors, and symbols, and what it has to do with the mission and vision statements of an organization. Many companies have developed a set of values to guide the actions and behavior of the company personnel in conducting the company's business and pursuing its strategic vision and mission. By values or core values mean certain designated beliefs, traits, and behavioral norms that management has determined should guide the pursuit of its vision and mission. So values relate to such things as fair treatment, honor, and integrity. It can be beneficial to review the core values of a business to see what it can amend and improve upon. Redefining the business core values to make them significant and actually mean something to the staff, partners, and customers can play a monumental role in the way the company is seen and how others relate to the business brand. Most companies have articulated 4 to 8 core values that company personnel are expected to display and that are supposed to be mirrored in how the company conducts its business. At companies where the stated values are rather than cosmetic, managers connect values to the pursuit of the strategic vision and mission in one of two ways. So corporate identity is how a company or business presents itself to the outside world. Although internal culture and values are integral to shaping company identity, the corporate identity definition applies to the company's visual assets and brand design. Some companies combine the vision, mission, and values into a single statement or document, circulate it to all organization members, and in many instances, post the vision, mission, and value statement on the company's website. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear friends, for sharing ideas and knowledge of the topic. As a summary, the mandates an organization faces and clarifying the mission it wishes to pursue. Brother Azwan also highlight about the mandates are imposed from the outside. They may be considered the must the organization is required to pursue, although it may want to pursue them as well. Sister Akma also highlight the mission is the reason for being of an organization. When an organization prepares strategies or makes choices between different alternatives, mission statement guides the strategies. And mission statements should be clear, concise, and intense. Sister Miss Lina also said that vision statement refers to the long-term objectives and become in the future and which position it desires to acquire. Vision statement should be formulated to strengthen the culture of the organization and unity and loyalty among members and to increase employee motivation. Brother Hafshan also present briefly about the powerful of core values. Core values represent a company's heart. While some organizations understand their core values intimately, others struggle to put them into practice. No matter what a company's relationship to their core values looks like, leaders can always work to improve their understanding and utilization of this key element of management. So here we can say that the relationship between the strategic objectives and analysis with another's and other group presenters also shared the meaningful of strategies before. Simply stated, a strategy is a guide or a roadmap by which an organization changes from a present state of affairs to a future preferred state. It is basically a framework by which daily decisions are made and a tool with which long-term plans and developments are constructed. A strategy enables an organization to place itself within a specific environment that will enable it to reach its maximum potential. And lastly, at the same time, it monitoring the same environment and strategy formation is vital to the overall well-being of an organization. Here are our references. Thank you for listening.